This house is a stunner, completely renovated from top to bottom. There's not one single surface in this entire property that hasn't been touched very recently. Hey everybody, it's Rusty Pop with Pop Properties of Antero Real Estate Services, and I really am super excited to bring this one to you today. We're at 2130 Evelyn Avenue in San Jose on the east part of San Jose, 95122. When I say gorgeous, I'm talking about the kitchen, which has massive quartz slab countertops, shaker white cabinets, brand new stainless steel appliances, a ton of overhead light, as well as natural light that's coming in from the double pane windows. Now we have this open floor plan. Right now, I'm in the living room, which has enough space for its own dining room right off the kitchen, which does have some separation from the wall on my left, but it's open as far as entertaining is concerned. And this breakfast bar, amazing how big it is. Other upgrades on this property include LVP flooring throughout the whole home, upgraded overhead recessed lighting, all LED, the trim, the hardware, colonial 2-panel doors, everything is new. Now this house is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. A primary bedroom is an ensuite with its own bathroom. You have all the bedrooms in the bathroom at the back of the house, and every room has a nice closet, overhead lighting, and a ceiling fan. The house itself is about 1,126 square feet, positioned really nicely on the almost 6,000 square foot lot, which gives you a very nice, low maintenance, huge backyard, which has fresh sod and a brand new cement patio. You also have a really large front yard that you can make into another patio if you wanted to. In San Jose, especially on the east side, parking comes at a premium. So ingenuity struck again. One of the things that the seller decided to do was create 3 more spaces in the driveway, so you could actually fit 5 cars on the property itself in addition to street parking. Now, when the sellers were renovating this property, I had a suggestion that they thought was a really Scooby-Doo idea, which was to convert the garage into a 1-bedroom, 1-bath ADU, its own separate apartment with its own kitchenette, bathroom, and space for a living room and dining room. Plus, it has its own entrance through the side of the house so that you could use it for your own purposes, or you could actually rent it out for supplemental income. I always say, with a beautiful house like this, it's not just the cosmetic upgrades that really shine and make you want to buy the house. There are super important components of a house called capital upgrades, things that don't really show in the pictures, but they're highly valuable. 1 is a composition roof, 2, fully owned and paid for solar that comes with the house, double pane windows throughout the whole entire property, and a double pane slider, which will really reduce your utility bills. One of the things that people don't recognize about the east side is just how much is really right around the corner from a place like this. We're really close to Lake Cunningham and Calabunga Water Park. We're also close to Eastridge Mall, which is filled with shopping, entertainment, and restaurants. You also have shops like Target, Safeway, Starbucks, In-N-Out, Raising Cane's. One of the largest Walmarts in all of the South Bay is just down the street, and that's also attached to Little Saigon, which is about 1.5 miles from here. You're also close to Arcadia Ballpark, and there's a lot of development that's going on around here as well. Reed Hillview Airport, which is a really tiny airport, no jets or anything of that nature. It's been talked about to be redeveloped for many years, and it seems that we're getting really close to actually redeveloping that into either more housing or shopping and dining. The connection from light rail to BART is currently under construction and is a stone's throw from right here. So from a commute standpoint, this really couldn't be better. This will take you to the East Bay, San Francisco, downtown San Jose, which is actually only about 3 or 4 miles from here, not to mention the peninsula and all of the tech companies that have made Silicon Valley the most premier employment center in all of the world. So if you're looking for an affordable single-family home, you really like the idea of having extra space or supplemental income, I gotta tell you, Bubba, this is the one for you. 2130 Evelyn Avenue in San Jose, 95122. Stunning, ready to move in, tons of upgrades, and it's at an affordable price.